Hello and welcome back to Eastern Europe 1259. I'm actually really excited about this because we have a tournament. I obviously failed pretty hardcore at the previous tournament because it was a... oh dear, this is going to be even worse. I'm warning you now. Alright, I'm warning you now. If you are allergic to failure, which you probably shouldn't be because you're on my channel, so you should be used to it by now. But anyway, that notwithstanding, we are in a tier 4 tournament. You know what that means. We're up against tier 4 enemies, or at the very least we're up against a very much higher caliber than what we're used to. So we're going to see how this goes. This is a massive free-for-all melee thing that we got going on here. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go because we've got a spearman right next to us here. This is not particularly useful, as you can see. I've got a really good piece of armor now though, so this should be... oh nice, good job Bowman. Yes, good work, sir. Can you please hurry up and actually shoot that guy? Yeah. No, you missed. Oh, you absolute imbecile. I am livid. I am livid. I am absolutely livid right now. That is not my name. That is just my state of mind. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, he actually hit someone. I am so extremely pleased right now. You have no idea. Oh, now the green team guy wants to kill me. All right, well, that's fantastic. That's exactly what we needed, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Finally killed someone. Okay, and we also have Bohemian. Oh, look at that. People were actually wondering where Bohemia was, you know, because obviously 1259, it's a very important date for some reason or another that I have no idea about. So yeah, anyway, the point is, Bohemia is in the game, as you can quite clearly tell. Not as a faction, but you do have some troops. You have some troops from there. Because you can clearly see Bohemian Spearmen in the top left. We've got one of them on our side right here. So pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool to see that. And there you go. Nice indeed. Okay. I don't really know whether this particular... no, I'm definitely not going to use this. Okay, no offense, okay? No offense, but when it comes to polearms, I feel like around 180, basically 140 to 180 reach is the sweet spot for me personally. I think that if you have anything higher than that, it becomes way too unwieldy and really annoying to deal with. So, I don't know. It's unlikely... what? Where's my shield? I don't have a shield? They didn't give me a shield. Alright, well this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go, because the enemies, or shall we say the archers in RBM are so much more powerful than they would be in regular gameplay, and they are going to be very accurate indeed. Or maybe not, because this guy is literally just getting himself absolutely murdered right now. Whoa, nice shot, sir. Good work. Wow, I'm actually very surprised. Yeah, so we're up against our friend, Mr. Bohemian Spearman. Bit of a weird name. His parents probably didn't like him that much, but there you go. And we're going to see if we can... oh no, this is... oh dear, they gave me a two-handed... oh, I know why they did this. They did this because of my joke just now. Oh, dearie me. Oh dear. Oh, dear. Ah, well, this might be okay. This might be fine. Kick him. No! Okay, never mind. Don't kick him. Don't kick him. Okay, maybe now kick him. Oh, no! Okay, that didn't work either. Ah, that's bad. There we go. Never mind. Okay, we did it. Fantastic. That was complete luck, by the way. That was literally not skill on my part whatsoever, but we did manage to... well... we managed to avoid most of the damage. And what do we have here? What is this? A stick? Why are you giving me a stick, guys? Oh, wow. That's bad. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. Okay. What? What is this? What is this thing? It looks like a churro or something. I don't know. Why am I using this as a weapon? I don't know. But why am I using it? Oh, well, there you go. I guess I am. I'm going to bonk him. I am bonking him very hard right now. Is he enjoying it? I can't tell. He has a helmet on. So, I guess he will probably just... oh, no, there we go. He's done. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, there. Take that. Take that. Yep, there we go. All right, perfect. We managed to achieve victory. We got 15. Actually, 15? Really? Okay, apparently... oh, wow, look at that. Our clan has risen to tier 3. The future looks bright. Oh, wow, okay. That's a new message. I've never seen that one before. I'm not sure if that's a part of the mod or part of the most up-to-date version of Bannerlord, so do pardon my ignorance in regards to that. But I'm thinking that this is part of the mod right here, because look at this. Renown gained plus 15. I think we're getting more renown for these higher level tournaments. I think that's fantastic. I think that is extremely, extremely cool, because that means that tournaments remain relevant. They remain relevant throughout the entirety of the game if they continue to scale in this way. In my opinion, that's super, super cool. Alright, so this guy wants us to raid an enemy territory. Now, I know for a fact that they're going to make peace very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to speak to him, and I'm going to say, I'm at your service, my lord. Just tell me the details. You want me to raid your pants? I mean, sorry, you want me to raid the enemy's villages? I'll strike into their territory as you command, my lord. Their territory, aka their pants, their mothers. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take them out on dates and give them a good time, and that's it. No, we're not. We are going to just say hello and then run away in the opposite direction. All right, so let's have a look. What do we want? I think two-handed handling is probably the way to go for me right now. I am using a ranged weapon. Oh, actually, never mind. Fleet of foot activates no matter what. Now, generally, okay, look. Steel core shields, right? Steel core shields, minus 10% damage to your shield. For me personally, I think this is absolutely useless. I think this is a really, no, like really, just think about it, right? Think about it. How effective is this going to be, really? Because you're going to have a really good shield no matter what, right? You're going to have something that's got, like, I don't know, 600, 750, you know, HP. And it's going to be very difficult to destroy as it is. And 10% damage, think about how much that is. If something hits you for 100 damage, that's 10 damage that you've just reduced. In my opinion, pointless. Absolutely pointless. 10 damage, who cares? So Fleet of Foot is the way to go for me, personally, because I really love to run around slightly faster, 4% faster, you know, how can I say no, right? So we are now going to go and not go over there, but we are going to go over here, and we will raid. Let me just actually see and make sure. Raid an enemy territory. 3? There's no way I'm going to do 3, sir. There is no way ever I'm going to do 3, because as you can see, that we only have 2 uncovered at the moment. All right, this is going to be quite funny. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to do this. And there's an army right there as well. That's really bad. No. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go into a battle with this guy.
I don't think we...
Just going to help him out a little bit. Just going to let this guy go. You are a man of honor, he says. I'll just wait until you see me later. Yes. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, the point is, we should probably get our hands on some tier 4s. Like I said previously, I personally prefer taking tier 4s so that we can make the most of Stout Defender, because that's really going to make a big difference for us. Hopefully across the board at least. And we will otherwise... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to Mensk real quick. And we're going to... Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh, hello. Oh, dear. Okay, please don't come over here. How many people do I have in my... Oh, wow. I've actually got quite a significant garrison already. I'm quite surprised about that, actually. Okay. Help to build siege workshop. Wait a minute. I can actually do that? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, wait a minute. Is this... I don't know what's the mod and what's part of the base game, because I haven't played the base game for quite some time. Or shall we say, the up-to-date base game. I'm assuming this is part of the mod. Not enough resources. Need 50 hardwood, 10 clay, 5 tools, and 5 crude iron to be able to help to build whatever it is the town is building. That's actually insanely cool, in my opinion, being able to assist in the construction of what your town is doing. I think that is amazing. I think that is so extremely cool. So very much looking forward to doing that when we can. Someone also told me that greased or oiled or whatever it is, arrows and stuff like that is a lot better than just, you know, like dry ones, because obviously if they are greased and so on and so forth, they have less, what is it now? Less air resistance or whatever, right? So generally, yeah, we're actually going to look for that. We're actually going to look for some slightly better... Well, we can't look at these, unfortunately. These are bolts. We're getting a little bit unlucky here. Greased. Yeah, but that's bolts. That's really unfortunate. Yeah. So, yeah, I will be continuing to look out for those. Don't worry about that. But thank you very much for letting me know at the very least. I did get a legendary... Wow, a legendary polearm. Yeah, now I'm not going to use this for me personally because, as I said before, I do not like the fact that this has 251 weapon reach. This one has 300. This one has 180, which would be relatively more my speed. But I'm still not I'm still not very convinced. Let's just say that. I'm still not very convinced about the fact that a polearm is going to be the best way to go about it. I mean, a thrusting polearm. Maybe a slashing one? Maybe a slashing one we could go for? I don't know. I'm just going to sell all of that. 52,000 is going to be our reward for it, which is pretty nice. We also have the opportunity to recruit troops from... Okay, apparently we're not going to be recruiting troops from here. However, I can go into the garrison and we could potentially take out some people from here, which may in fact be a good way to go about things. Because as you can see, I've got loads of low-tier troops right here, right? Loads of low-tier troops. So if I swap all of those out and then I just take the highest-tier troops that we can get our hands on... yeah, apparently I'm just going to be taking back these guys. I've got way too many Baltic archers, so let's just get rid of some of those. There we go. All right, fantastic. So now we're looking pretty good. Now our army is looking pretty strong, and our siege workshop has just finished. And oh, wow. Okay, so she's automatically building things by herself. I'm not doing anything here, so I'm just going to put another 10,000 in there. Oh yeah, by the way, someone told me that you can actually put the notables from the town as your governor. Now, funnily enough, I've actually looked at them. If you click here, you can obviously see all of them. I didn't see this beforehand, even though it's pretty obvious that they're right there. But anyway, the point is, if you take a look, they have no stats. Is it just me? Is it just me that thinks they have no stats? But yeah, they don't seem to have any stats whatsoever. And, well, I mean, no offense, but I'm not going to make someone that has 0 stats into my governor, because otherwise we're going to be... Well, we're going to be having a huge, huge problem, aren't we? You know, we're not going to be able to do anything really, really cool. And, yeah, I'd rather, you know, have someone that can actually support the town reasonably well. Yeah, so that's the reason. Anyway, let's just see if we can raid those villages, because I've got 60 days to do it. Oh, wow, they're going in. Oh, wow, they're going in hard right there. Alright, well, I'm going to just leave that village to be raided a little bit, because I've got to do my own raiding real fast. And, wow, I'm actually making 3,400 every single day. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so, let's do it. Let's raid the village. Wow, okay, that is a significant militia right there. Okay, I guess I'm going to be going straight on in. These guys have no fear whatsoever. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Literally, I mean, maybe they think that they can handle us, because maybe we're just that terrible. Who knows? I mean, they do have a lot of people, and we've got a couple more cavalry this time around as well. So it might make sense, you know, it might be kind of nice. So I guess we'll just see what happens. I mean, I'm going to go on the outside of the village here. I don't really want to go through it, because generally going through it means that there's going to be a lot of obstacles and a lot of annoying things to deal with. But yeah, I actually miss having a large bag of arrows as well, by the way, because we only have 30 shots with this, and I had 45 before, and you know me, I'm not really that accurate with it, so I generally do prefer slightly more shots, just because I am going to miss quite often, and I want to make, you know, I want to have fun with it, you know, I want to have fun with it, so I want to make sure that I have the utmost opportunity to hit, and, you know, all that stuff, because I'm going to miss a huge amount, so it would be nice if we could have slightly more ammunition for that purpose. It is obviously going to, of course, give us more skill as well, which is quite nice. Okay, so let me just put my people out here. How many people do I actually have? I mean, we don't have that many, so why is it seeming like these guys are like insanely numerous? Not sure what's going on with that. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be a little bit careful about this. Do a nice little headshot right there, and then we'll just run away in the opposite direction. Just gonna do a couple of shots here. Where are the enemy archers? Ah, there they are. Okay, okay, so I've got this new sword now. And, wow, that's a headshot and a half. Didn't you see that? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is really harsh. Okay, so let's move these guys over here. Make them go into a nice little loose formation. And my cavalry should go back over there. We should have a pretty easy time dealing with these guys. I need to be careful not to get shot in the face again, because that was insane damage. Did you see that damage? That was pretty crazy. Okay, so I'm not sure why my cavalry has come back here when I did actually tell them to go into the back area over there. So I'm not sure why they're standing here. Oh. These guys are counted as... Wait, no, they're not. Wait a minute. That was just everybody. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, well... I'm not sure what to make of it then, because I did tell them to go over and stand somewhere further away. Is this sword better than the previous one? Probably not, right? Yeah, probably not. Because while it may have like slightly more damage, it is probably still not going to be good enough. I am going to get shot here in just a second as well. Not a terribly big fan of that, but I did tell my cavalry to charge in, so I was kind of hoping that we'd maybe have somewhat of a better survival rate, just purely because we do have slightly more cavalry going in there. But it does seem as though we are absolutely slaughtering the opponent really, really well here as well. Let's actually just tell our infantry to charge in here while we're still alive. Might as well. Should we take them out of shield wall? Maybe, maybe, I'm not sure. Wow, that was actually pitiful, that amount of damage to eliminate that guy. Okay. Pitiful for me more than him. But there you go. Nice damage right there. And indeed, let's finish him off. Or not. Or not, as the case may be. There you go. That's a head slash. That was not very good, I gotta say. Not very good damage right there. I mean, you know, it is to be expected, of course. Okay, so let's put them into a line formation now, just so that they can continue to run relatively quickly, because we don't want them to stall, stagnate, or remain static for far too long. Thank you. I might get shot in the face. Yep, there we go. There it is. Kind of expected that, of course. Kind of expected that, but that's okay, because we are going to achieve victory here. I was just trying to run through them again, try to do a little bit of extra damage with our horse. And the funny thing about this is that these guys are militia, as far as I'm aware. Oh, no. Actually, wait a minute. They are primarily veteran archers. Wow. Okay. I'm kind of surprised. 27 renown right there as well. Actually, really, really good. Okay. Yeah, we're going to just take a couple of these veteran archers. Maybe it's going to be somewhat useful for us as well sometime later. And let's see. Okay. Slightly better. I think the helmet is about the same. Same. This is slightly better. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we've got a spear here for 190. Now the question remains on if we're actually going to succeed with the actual raid, right? Because, you know, we've got to actually do the raid to fulfill the objective for the quest. And there you go, we did it. Alright, so everyone hates us here now. That's obviously to be expected. And as you can see, there we go. We've raided one of the villages. Okay, that, okay, what we did to that village, I don't like it. Those farmers, they're a lot like my people. I want to know it won't happen again. Very well, I'll consider that when taking these actions. And I've gained relation with him. Ah, yes. It's just like being a politician, isn't it? Yes, it's absolutely wonderful. Because you can just say whatever and people love you. And it's great. Ah, no, I'm just joking, obviously. It's a good idea to say the right things. You know, say the truthful things. But, you know, people don't. So, you know, that's how it goes. Anyway, I am actually going to go for Skirmish Phase Master here. Because minus 10% damage taken from projectiles. That sounds really good. I don't really care too much about the zoom. That kind of messes with my aim, in my opinion, because I'm so extremely accurate, as we know. Ha ha ha. I'm joking. Anyway, Skirmish Phase Master is the way to go here, minus 10% damage. I know I said previously that, you know, 10% damage, wow, what does that really do? But yeah, actually taking 10% less damage, for me personally, I feel like is pretty good in comparison to a shield taking 10% less damage. You understand what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, I am not a terribly big fan of what we've got going on here, to be honest. This is pretty bad, because what's going to happen here is we're going to have some issues. As you can see, we're going to have some issues, because look at these guys. They're right here. They could very well react to what I'm doing. Oh, actually, wait a minute. They're from a different faction. So maybe they're just going to ignore what I'm doing. And I'm just going to make my way over here. Hopefully Mensk is not going to get attacked. Oh, hello. What are you doing here, sir? Oh, no. This is bad. Okay, you know what? Let's go and attack them. Okay, no, they don't want to attack. Okay, what about attacking these guys? Okay, yeah, I will attack these guys. There we go. Oi, sorry. I don't know why he sounds like that, because technically he's supposed to be from somewhere else. But I don't know why he sounds like an English guy. It was very strange. Okay, so yeah, let's make our way in here. And that's obviously, I'm not talking about the mod, because, you know, they're working with what they can work with in regards to the base game. But yes, anyway, here we go. Let's do it. Wow, this is kind of a bit... Ooh, I'm not a big fan of the environment at the moment. Yeah, I think we should be fine, though. I mean, all things considered, this should be a no-brainer. This should be super, super easy for us, right? Because this is a battle against, well, an inferior opponent. At least I hope that they are somewhat inferior. I don't know. Maybe they're actually going to be somewhat dangerous. Who knows? But I highly doubt it. Let's hopefully get my forces up here. I'm going to try to shoot this guy if I can. Snipe. Snipe? Nah. Okay, wait. Oh, I thought that was actually going to hit him right there, but no such luck. Okay, so his horse is now demised. That is not a word. Oh, he's literally turning as soon as I fire. That is hilarious. Okay, is he actually going to escape? He looks to be escaping right now, actually, hilariously enough. This is an absolute... What is that? What is that accuracy? Did you see that? What is he doing right now? Look, do you see this accuracy right here? What is going on there? Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, okay. Looks like I'm just gonna give up trying to shoot at that guy. That was absolutely... What was that? That was the most shocking display of mediocrity I've ever seen. Apart from the last time that I shot the bow. But yes, let's try and do a little bit of something here, shall we? Try and do a little bit of something. Just a little bit. Nice. Ooh, that was actually some pretty good damage. Not bad. We obviously hit him in the face, which is definitely going to make a bigger difference than if we weren't. Tell those guys to go like so. Tell these guys to go like so. And then a nice little shield wall for us right there. Why do they have so many Sea Raiders in their party? This is a bit weird. Oh well, never mind. I guess maybe they just converted a bunch of bandits to their side, and that's exactly what's happening here. Alright, so yeah, most of the time we're good though. We are absolutely fantastically good, because this is a game over situation right here, but this is the thing. I did not want this guy to turn around and basically just help out any other larger or similarly sized force. Because then they could very easily just come in against us, and we could, well, probably just end up taking significant casualties at the very least, even if we were to lose, which I'm not entirely sure if we would. but it is a possibility, you know. That's the kind of thing I want to try to avoid here. So I'm just going to take one of the tier 4s, just going to move on. If we were close to a town, then I might take them. But I don't think... Can I do that to castles, actually? I might be able to do that to castles, but look how far away a castle is, just down there. I don't really want to go that way when I could be going up here and raiding this village. Let's see if we can actually make it work. I kind of hope that they don't... You know what, I'm just going to save real quick just in case. But yeah, I hope that they don't try to attack us again, which I'm going to assume they will, because as you can see, the militia has 155. They have, once again, regular spearmen, veteran archers across the board, which is actually kind of funny how dangerous villages actually are. It's actually kind of incredible, really. So yeah, this is going to be a bit dangerous actually for us now, because I am slightly damaged, and we do need to be careful about... Well, this environment is not so good, and also the enemy archers are going to be quite numerous. As you can see, they have 74 of them. This might be pretty bad. Or we could... this is the thing. I kind of wish we could do this in Bannerlord, but I don't think it's actually going to be useful or doable in any way. But I kind of wish we could do this, where we could kind of hide our forces behind one of these structures and then just lure the opponent over to us. Generally, this is the funny thing. I do have a lot of different ways of, you know, thinking about strategies and thinking about tactics and so on and so forth, but if you're actually able to institute them, if you're able to employ them in the field of battle, that's where things actually start to unravel, as it were. Because I'm not going to be able to pull off something like that with how imprecise the controls actually are with your troops. Your troops are always going to be sticking out somewhere, and they're going to, you know, cause the enemy to know exactly where you are, and it's going to be quite frustrating in that sense, I suppose. But maybe not. I don't know. Oh no, actually they're staying very close by here. This is very impressive, actually. This is very, very nice. Maybe I can move my cavalry out of the way as well. I mean, that would be kind of good too. Okay, I'm just going to move back here myself real quick. And I'm just going to go zooming ahead. Let's see how long... Oh, wow, yeah. Look, as you can see, the archers are actually firing at us right now. And they do seem to be hitting quite a few of our cavalry. Okay, you know what? Should I try a little bit of a distraction move right here? I kind of hope. I actually have no idea. I need to check the gear that these veteran archers have, because I kind of hope that they don't have that many arrows. But I have a bad feeling that they have a lot of arrows. Is that just me?
Form a wall!
Yeah, my shield's gone. This is kind of the reason why I was holding the shield up the entire time, because we're gonna die now. Yeah, pretty sure we're gonna die now. Okay, wait. Maybe we can do something. Let's tell my forces to charge in here. I'm gonna have to get these guys out of shield wall. Gonna have to get these archers to hold position over there. Hopefully my guys will do a relatively good job at moving towards the opponent. I'd like to try and stay alive if at all possible, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Yeah, no. Not gonna work. Maybe. It actually worked. Okay. My horse is almost dead as well, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at the amount of time that we have absorbed. We have absorbed so much time for the opponent's archers. Because what they're doing is they're worried that I'm going to come back, you know? They're worried that I'm going to come back, despite the fact that they are obviously AI. They don't really have emotions. They're not going to be, you know, thinking anything like that. They're not going to be like, oh yes, I'm worried that that horseman is going to come back and be completely ineffective on his mount. Yeah, you know, they're not going to think that. All they're going to be thinking of is, I'm knocked down right now. I can't do any damage. And that's exactly what happened. They couldn't do any damage, which is exactly what we wanted them to do, right? So, pretty perfect there. I could do a nice little thrust against these guys right here. Nice. Nice thrust to the heart right there. Perfect. And then finish them off with a nice little hit to the head. Nice. Okay, wow. I'm actually surprised we're alive. Nice. Okay, a little bit more. Nice for double reasons right there. 69 damage. Anyway, oh, hello. Okay, I see what you've got going on here, sir. Oh, well, he's dead now, but he almost took us out. Look at that. He almost killed us. Very, very nicely done, sir. And indeed, that is a level. How did I gain a level? Actually, wait. How did I gain a level? Interesting. Because I was just running around randomly right there, not really doing much, while I was doing the little speed up, and apparently we leveled. So, pretty crazy. Look at that. Okay, so we've succeeded at yet another raid. The problem with this, though, as you know, is going to be, well, we may be attacked by a vassal. If we are attacked by another vassal here, we may have a problem. Oh, hello. Okay, we've got 96 people. I just hope that they don't have... I mean, surely they don't really care too much about, you know, a random village being... Oh, dear.
Right there. Now then, tell me your...
Yes, okay. $708. Yeah. Gonna have to try to get away here. I will have to try to get away here. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get rid of a lot of food and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep the cat just in case. Let's see. Okay, so all the food, yeah, 21 days. I think that's perfectly fine. Let's get rid of the horses as well. Kind of sad that we have to get rid of so many horses, to be honest, because I felt like we were actually doing really, really well in regards to horses now. But this is what happens, you see. This is the kind of thing that you can put yourself in front of, basically, you know, because we were having some huge issues with that. Okay, so wait, we're moving at 1.4 now. 1.4 prisoners. Ah. Yes, the prisoners. Okay, so we're going to have to get rid of... Wait a minute, let me just see here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's going to have to be it. And we're going to have to get rid of the prisoners now, very, very sadly enough. Let's get rid of the tier 3s. Should I get rid of all of them? I feel like I should get rid of all of them because we're otherwise going to be way too slow. Okay, fine, let's get rid of the archers here and these guys. Yeah, we're moving at 2.6. I guess I will get rid of those as well. 2.8, I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, 2.8 is the best I can do, as you can see right there. So, yeah, that's going to have to be it. Let's hope that I can get away. I will consider this. Yes, I will do that. And you gain relation. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Okay, so now I can actually get out of here really, really easily because we obviously just shed so much weight. You know, we lost a lot of horses and things like that, though. Not a terribly big fan of that. There is actually a hideout here, though. I wouldn't mind doing the hideout. Heroic Leader is really, really good in my opinion. Probably going to be taking that. There we go. And we also leveled up and gained an attribute point. So what are we going to level up? Well, I think personally, I think Vigor is the way to go here. But we could also do something else. But yeah, I think Vigor is the way to go. And we'll probably be putting another point into Leadership because I do want to get Loyalty and Honor if I can. Because 30% faster non-bandit prisoner recruitment, I mean, really, that's just way too good. So we're going to go over to the hideout here. These are forest bandits. I think we should have a pretty easy time of things. Let's wait until nightfall to sneak in. There we go. And we're going to sneak. Oh yeah, we're going to sneak. Now bear in mind that obviously whenever you use a try to get away command, you are basically giving... for some reason there is still not a stance for the knife. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, anyway, you're not giving away your highest tier troops. You are actually giving away your lowest tier troops when you use a try to get away command. So we just ended up losing 60 low tier troops, which for me personally, I don't really mind. I think that's okay. Ah, hello. There is a guy. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, let's do a little bit of something here. Nice. Forest bandits. Yep. Forest bandits. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They're actually pretty good at seeing stuff. There's a chest here. Can I not loot that? Ah, it would have been very cool if we had some random loot. That would have been pretty fun. Nice. Yeah, it feels to me like these are not stealth. This particular weapon is not a stealth weapon, despite the fact that it is actually marked as stealth. Oh yeah, someone actually told me that bows can be used in the stealth sections, which I have to admit I am extremely intrigued by. I would love to be able to do that because it kind of reminds me of the times, those times where you play Elder Scrolls and you play, either Oblivion or Skyrim, either one, and you're thinking to yourself, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to be a stealth archer. Yeah, everyone just always makes, stealth archer. It's always the same kind of thing, but it's still super fun. You know what I mean? It's like a huge amount of fun to be able to do that, and I'm actually going the wrong way. Of course I am. All right. So yeah, the point is, it would be a lot of fun to use a bow in this scenario. I mean, you can literally imagine how cool it would be, because just look at how stealthy we are. We are super stealthy, aren't we? We don't get seen by anyone. It's amazing. That's obviously sarcasm, but yes, we're not doing too badly. I suppose I must admit that we're doing all right. And then we just need to ring the bell, as it were. It's time for dinner, boys. Yeah, there we go. All right, we did it. Not sure where we got the arrow from to fire the fire arrow, but yes, we got it from somewhere. I assume, yeah. Oh, there's literally a bow. There's literally a bow and some arrows right next to the fire. So there you go. It answers my question. Where do we get the arrow from? It's right there in the barrel, you idiot. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh, nice. Wow, these guys know what's up. They're actually getting loads, and wow, look at this. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Look what we got going on here. We've got Baltic Veteran Nobles, Baltic Elite Spearmen, Curonian Elite Axemen. Yeah, we've got some amazing units right now, and that's exactly why I wanted to just, stress the fact to you that whenever you try to get away from a particular place, they're always going to, shall we say, disregard or disband the lower tier people. I don't fight duels with brigands, sir, and despite the fact that I find it quite fun to do that. Oh, don't get shot in the face. No, don't get shot. If we lose now, if I get shot now, that is a loss. So I'm gonna have to just hide behind the wall here like a very brave individual. Is it over? Is it over? You could just imagine it, right? Yeah. Yeah, literally. Just imagine someone just going like, oh yeah, I'm being shot, run, and then just hiding behind a wall and being like, yeah, is it over? Yep, there it is. It is indeed over, Bruce. And now we can move on. Alright, so I will not be taking any prisoners because I need to move around relatively quickly still. So I am just gonna just kind of keep it on the down low, as it were. And we will... Yeah, we're going to move out of there. Question is, I want to see if any of these things are actually eligible for stealth. They are not. What about this? This is eligible for stealth. Okay, that's very interesting. Huh. Wait, ours is eligible? Ours is actually eligible for stealth. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, so technically you could use that if you wanted to, but that would... I mean... Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's increase morale. There we go. And we have to be a little bit careful here because this guy could potentially want to kill us. I have to be very, very careful as well because I do not want to get into another fight at the moment. That would be ill-advised. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we're back at Mensk at least. Okay, whew. That was a little bit worrying, to be honest. I mean, okay, now, here's the funny thing. This particular quest, I personally feel like you should get credit for when you start the raid, but obviously that's, you know, that's not technically the point, because you want to raid it, right? You want to make sure that economically you've done the damage. So that's what's happening here. Anyway, I did manage to get away, which means that I am now going to be able to sell for a massive amount of cash as well, which is always nice. And in the meantime, let's actually see if we can find a bow for our stealth. Oh, yes. For our stealthy stealth. Ah, yeah, hello there. Okay, so this is actually looking relatively nice. Wait. 125 pounds. This one? Yep. There you go. Nice. Okay, so we're just going to do that. And then let's have a look. Okay, so I want... Okay, so there are only certain arrows that can also be used for the stealth. This, 110 piercing. That sounds really, really good. 60 grams, though. It's only 60 grams. That means it's very light, which means that it will travel very, very far. Is that true or no? I don't know what the difference is between whether they're light or heavy. I can only assume that the damage is going to be slightly different. But I'm just kind of wondering for my own purposes here, because obviously if they're 80 grams, then they're going to fly further, I would assume, right? I would assume, but they may not do as much damage. I guess we'll find out, right? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, we did get another 50,000, which is pretty nice, and let's actually see what she's doing. Okay, so she's got 14 days left on this, and as you can see, 51 loyalty, pretty nice. Let's put another 10,000 in here because we're getting a pretty significant amount as it is. And I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.